Zamdo, I'm Two Buns, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well, and that you're able to focus on what's most important, yourself. You have business to attend to, grades to keep up, work that must get done, maybe a child and a special someone to take care of. Me? I gotta play games and edit videos. Doing this has become the highlight of my year so far. I'm so glad I started making videos, and I don't know why I didn't start sooner. I was so passionate about creating videos and writing stories when I was younger. Those stories often being based on video games. I'm gushing with creative excitement. Anyway, let's get back to the playthrough. Today we're going to be going through Siren Alley. This place was once a high-class living area for Rapture's builders, masons, and architects. The place was super high-class with shopping centers and all manner of things to cater to the wealthy people of Rapture. After the fall of the city, the residents turned the whole place into a hub for all things immoral. They sold illicit substances, homemade plasmids, and even themselves. Siren Alley is Rapture's red light district, where you can get acquainted with the ladies of the night. We're here looking for a guy named Simon Wales. He's one of the aforementioned architects turned pimp after the collapse of Rapture. The pump station is down here as well, and we gotta find it so we can drain Dionysus Park, which is currently flooded.
Hear me, O ye who would murder the Lamb of God!
There's Mr. Wales himself. We're headed his way. He's one of Sophia Lamb's cronies now, and he runs Siren Alley. He shoots a torpedo at us in an attempt to drown the guy in a diving suit. This is no big deal for me because I already hit 3 ice bucket challenges this year. And you know I love exploring the underwater world of Rapture.
But there's a pumping station back there in Siren Alley.
We find the airlock quickly and gain access to Siren Alley. Right off the bat we got splicers to engage with. This area in the game really pulled me in the first time around, and it's still probably my favorite level. There's 3 little sisters to rescue and a great mix of enemies. Simon Wales is also the first boss that isn't a big daddy or a big sister.
Mother of mercy, I think that was Simon Wales. What's he done to himself?
Looking around for some supplies, we fight the Flying Dutchman and his wife.
Yes! That's my plate! I made that!
Here's our first big daddy of the level. This is a Rumbler. He has a shoulder-mounted rocket launcher to better protect his little sister from splicers. You can see me here fumbling around, poorly timing my telekinesis to throw those rockets back at him. I use telekinesis in real life to open double doors at various establishments. It doesn't always work though.
Impressive. Very nice.
I retreat here and the Rumbler scares the hell out of me by following me up the stairs to the 2nd level. I can only spam my kinesis so much until he takes me out. We get revived at the Vita Chamber, and you can see exactly how long it takes me to find these 2 again. It's a small area and I have no clue why it took me so long to find them, but I was searching for what seemed like 20 minutes. It actually took me 8 minutes, but here they are in the Mermaid Lounge. The little sister's healed her big daddy a bit, but we're here to finish the job. The job's done, but we got this pesky guy trying to clap my cheeks. We take care of him and pick up the little sister. By this time you should already know what's going on.
Here it is.
After the harvest, we got enough Adam to hit the Gatherer's Garden and purchase.
冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋。大家好，中国，现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情中，冰淇淋。
We also got the medical expert tonic so we can carry more health packs. Winter Blast is one of my favorite plasmids. It trivializes most enemies, especially stronger, bigger ones. Back on the grind for the 2nd harvest. Cue the music. Now we can rescue the little sister as always, because I'm no scumbag. There's plenty of Adam in saving them. See? And we even get a reward from the ones we saved. We get the Proud Parent tonic, 50 bucks and 80 Adam. Proud Parent gives us 20 more Adam per harvest. There's Eleanor telling us the baby mom is onto her. She knows we're still connected. We have to get to her as fast as possible. She gives us the security command plasmid as a gift. These big daddies and little sisters come around quickly from all the bodies we've piled up. Kill him in one shot and spare you the dramatics, cause I'm itching to get goopy.
我很喜欢冰淇淋。
I made them!
The goop trail leads me right to a machine gun turret and a locked door. How about that? Looks like we gotta go find another key code that I totally didn't Google for this playthrough. Here's another brute splicer who wants to show me this bookshelf he found.
I've got the maddening notion that I owe you my life, stranger.
Grace finds this a good time to express her gratitude and tells us about a care package she left laying around for us. Oh goody, 2 auto-hack darts, 30 anti-personnel rounds, and 6 phosphorus buckshot. The Little Sister's trail leads us right to a powerful weapon, the spear gun. It looks a lot cooler than it is. It's powerful, but it's very slow and has a long reload time. You can tell this Big Daddy put up a valiant fight with these splicers pinned to the wall with spears. The ammo is also reusable, which is nice.
What the hell?
That is really super. How did a nitwit like you get so tasteful?
There's also Daniel Wales running around, the brother of Simon Wales, who's also an architect. This is one of the most stressful harvests in the game. There's a machine gun turret around the corner and all manner of enemies. Leadhead splicers, Houdini splicers that teleport, spider splicers, and brute splicers. There were so many of them and I was so low on health I thought for sure I was done. And just when I thought I was getting a handle on things. Yeah, there was no way I was getting over on this guy. Time to try again.
Me home too?
The good thing about being buns at this game is I can reset and loot all the bodies before I try again. And let's hit the vending machine and stock up before we go back up there. You can see me looking around frantically like my buns are about to be cracked open Ram Ranch style.
Daddy's getting party!
There's that brute splicer again. I'm not going down this time. I had a genius idea of hypnotizing both of the strongest enemies and watch them go to town on my turret over there. I'm not sure if they're hypnotized or just ignoring me. But that'll work because my little sister's all done with her harvest. They turn their attention back to me and I TCB real quick. This is Daniel Wales, brother of Simon Wales. He's an architect as well and we need to kill him for the key code that we need.
Impressive.
What are you doing? I'll be having that, I guess. Now that he's dead, we grab the key code and head to the territory of Simon Wales and punch in the code. But not before Sophia Lamb cuts off the power. Sophia is over the PA telling Simon that we killed Daniel and urging their followers to come and kill us. I try and crouch my big ass underneath the door, but that's not going to work. Time for a whole gaggle and another intense firefight before we head to the pump station.
Daniel's body may go cold, but his soul rests with the child of the Lamb. You shall roast and blacken in the pit, and it'll be a grieving brother sent you there.
Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, cause it feels so good. Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, cause it feels so good. Moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, cause it feels so good. Like a cold crazy, cause
Now that the power's back on, we can head on over to Pump Station 5 where Simon Wales has his makeshift church. But not before getting our second harvest with this little sister.
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
We can see our comrade down below trying to carry out a harvest of his own, but we have our own little sister to take care of. We'll be coming for his soon. We get a little unintentional help from this brute splicer, but now he's coming after me, and I'm just letting his mini turret chew me up. Retreat because I'm a real man, and that's what real men do. Try and zap this pump station door open because I'm an idiot, and then get the jump back on this rumbler.
我现在我有冰淇淋。
Now that I remind him and turn him into a pack, it's back to daddy duty. Gotta scoop that goop.
大山好中国，现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋，但是速度与激情中，冰淇淋，速度与激情中，我也喜欢，所以现在。
Telling the other girls that I'm the best daddy.
With all this Adam, I decided to buy the security command plasmid that I'll never use. Now we're making our way deeper into the pump station towards the ministry of Simon Wales. He's on to us now, alerting his congregation that we're on the way.
The beast is upon us, children. It wears a hide of iron, and its hands are death and change. It would seize the child from us, and with her, paradise itself. Be ye soldier of the ground, or angel of the sky, ye must stand fast and send it howling back to hell.
Sophia Lamb believes that Eleanor will be the first living utopian, using massive amounts of Adam to transfer all the memories, knowledge, and skills of the citizens of Rapture to Eleanor. Eleanor is immune to the effects of Adam, so she would be the perfect vessel for this collective intelligence. As she got older and still felt the connection that she has to us, Subject Delta, she was able to remotely bring our corpse back to life. This is the kind of power Sophia Lamb plans to use to escape back to the surface and ultimately bring her vision of utopia to the rest of the world. A vision that made Simon Wales incorporate Sophia Lamb and Eleanor into his religious beliefs. Not sure if you noticed, but we made it into Simon Wales' makeshift church here in Pump Station 5. We're bombarded by spider splicers and a brute splicer until Simon Wales himself is forced to fight us. Simon Wales is now a spider splicer, the specific effect that Adam had on his body. We put up a good fight at first, but Simon and his congregation proved too much for us. We revive at a Vita chamber at the top left of the church and hop down to try again. It's always at the very end I can't pull through because I suck. One shot gets it done. Grab the pump control key and it's time to divert the emergency pumps and drain Dionysus Park.
Once you transfer the suction to Dionysus Park.
The way Sinclair is talking about the pump suction reminds me of working in a chemical plant. Get a little ahead of myself and try to leave before completing my harvest and rescuing a little sister. Let's try and take care of that real quick. This one's chill until it isn't. You already know who's coming to visit us. It's Stepsis, and she's not happy. Spam by first aid kits and clench my butt cheeks until she gets here. Since I have no strategy, I knew this was going to be a sweaty one. Just like the Simon Wales fight, I die when she's one shot. I get revived and finish the job. Now we make our way over to pump control and put in the key.
Lamb's overloading the pumps. The place is coming down. Get to Dionysus Park.
As the place fills with water, you can see the splicers cowering in fear. Sophia Lamb is going to flood the whole place with no regard for her followers' lives. It's an illusion that she cares about them. She calls them her family and they do her bidding, but she would drown them in an instant to stop us.
I want you to commit this moment to memory for me.
Get out of there, kid!
This section is one of my favorites in the game. I love how frantic it is, slogging through Siren Alley as it crumbles under the pressure of the ocean. Now that we've successfully rage-baited Sophia Lamb into trying to drown the guy in the diving suit again, we can find our way back to the front of Siren Alley, which has now been filled by the open ocean. We make our way outside and quickly find the airlock to the next level, Dionysus Park. Alright y'all, that's going to do it for part 4 of the series. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is definitely my favorite level in the game, and I had so much fun making this video. I love making these videos for y'all, and I'm always coming up with new ideas, just trying not to get ahead of myself. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, maybe a comment. I'm 2 Buns at Video Games, and I'll see y'all next time.